What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So, Sunday, end of the weekend, and we got some stuff done on the wagon. I had to abandon a couple of things that I had started and change the thought process on the way I was doing a couple of things, but it's okay. Everything is working out and is going to be better and look better. So I had originally showed you guys the chassis, this chassis that I had, where I was cutting and trimming, and then I realized, I test fit everything, and I realized I had the motor in the wrong spot. And I cut all that stuff out and didn't need to. So I grabbed the other chassis, because I have two of these kits. I have the one for that comes with the engine and the trailer, and I have the Craftsman Series kit. So I had both kits, which is a good thing, because I wasn't really happy with the height of the stance of this either. So I changed things just a bit. So we got the new chassis, engine's in it. All I had to do was do a little tiny bit of trimming right there to clear the header. We got the motor in there. You're looking at that exhaust. That exhaust is not the solder wire. Nope. So this chassis being one piece with everything molded in kind of restricted me a little bit. This was just a little bit too big. So if you're building say you're going to build just pulling it out of my butt, the Buick 70 Buick the 70 Buick GSX kit from Revell with the full chassis, full suspension, all that. You could do an exhaust out of this. It would resemble like a 3-inch exhaust where you could run it under the axle and all that. It would be okay. This has the molded in springs, molded in rear axle, molded in everything. So everything that I did had to sit on the bottom or on the top, on the bottom. Anyway, so what I ended up using was, I had this number 223 styrene tube. And as crude as it is, this is supposed to be a 16 or a 17-year-old kid fixing up grandpa's or grandma's Nova wagon that was handed down to him for his first car, right? And I tried to think back, when I was 16, I would do something totally dumb, like just run a straight piece of pipe to a glass pack. So that's what I did. And it hid the molded-in exhaust that is in this chassis. As you can see, the muffler, all that's all molded in. I mean, you could cut all that out and fill it in with styrene. That's not the kind of build I'm doing here. I'm trying to do as little modifications as I can, but yet still make it really cool. So that's the exhaust I decided to go with. Yes, those are purple. So back when I was a kid in high school, you could go to the local speed shop and you could buy a muffler. I believe Thrush made it. It was called the Purple Horny. Anyway, they were like $20 glass packs. And I bought a few in my time and put them on cars, in trucks. Anyway. So that's the look I was going for, and like I said, because of everything molded in, it had to sit the way it does. So that is that. While I'm at it, I fixed the height. So I re-drilled my holes, changed the height in the front, re-drilled the holes, changed the height. So this has got a little bit of a lowered stance now, so that makes me happy. We got the interior is done. Stuck with the bench seats. I do have, the kit comes with seat buckles, seat belts. I'm going to use those. excuse me. So we got that in there. That's the kit steering wheel, because with the wagon that tows the trailer, you get a bunch of custom parts. So we went with the custom steering wheel. I pulled this little gauge cluster. I did glue that in. I pulled this little gauge cluster on the bottom of the dash, if you can see it, in there, out of the parts box. That shifter is a VCG Resins shifter. Can you see it? No, the light in here is awful. Anyway, low budget production values here, guys. Anyway, there's the shifter. And we got the underside of the car painted. Headliner's done. This is painted the way it's supposed to be. I do need to do the outside trim. I'm going to do that this week, probably. Don't think I'm going to spend a lot of time wet sanding and polishing this. I thought about it. This is a big roof, but it's relatively nice. And this isn't a show car. So this isn't going to be one of those mile deep paint jobs. This is supposed to be, like I said, Granny's car that sat in the garage until it was handed down to Junior so he could have his first car. So there it is. So that's what we're looking at. Hoping to throw that thing together this week and be done with it so that I can move on to something else really cool. I got that Mustang kit that I really want to get done. And, oh yeah, Heather's going to be in the shop this week. She's going to work on her Land Rover. That way, I'll be able to show you mine. Like, really show you mine. Not just catch a glimpse of it. So, look forward to that. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, I really appreciate it. Thank you to Market Hobby Nut Models. His website's linked in the description of every video. Go check it out. He's got a bunch of cool stuff over there. As always, thank you. Without you guys, this channel would be nothing. I wouldn't be doing it, to be honest with you. I would just be building models here at my desk and going, I think that looks pretty cool, without showing anybody. So, there you have it. I'm done. I'm going to prepare for the week ahead, and I hope you guys have a good one. I will talk to you again on the next one this week. See ya.